Hi, Chino Valley teachers. I am super excited to show you how Cami, a new product that we've been gifted for the school closure period, can be used for students who need to type or write on top of a PDF. This video will not include a reference to Google Classroom because there are so many variables out there in our many hundreds of classrooms. This video is strictly for documents that teachers have asked their students to download or documents that students have found and downloaded that need to be typed on or handwritten on or perhaps even highlighted. In this example, you see a reteaching page for a first grade math assignment. This assignment could have been assigned through Pearson EasyBridge, or a student might have just found it on his or her own, but it does need to be downloaded before we can do anything with it. So right here in the upper right-hand corner of Pearson EasyBridge, I can see a download button. And because I am in Google Chrome, I can see that this download has happened here at the bottom left of my screen. That's great. That's a good confirmation. A lot of folks don't really know where their downloads end up sometimes. And so just as a reminder, downloads go automatically into a folder called Downloads that you can find in your File Explorer, that yellow folder in your taskbar if you're using a Windows device. Now that we know that that item has been downloaded and we know how to find it in a couple of different ways, it's time to start using Cami. Cami, K-A-M-I, has been pushed to all student and teacher Chrome accounts. Right here you see it's a blue circle with a white K in it. If the first time I tap on this, I'm going to need to log into Cami, and I already did that. I made a video about that, and you can watch that one separately. I made sure to log in with my district Google account, the one that ends with the chino.k12.ca.us, or if I were a student, of course, it would be at stu.chino.k12.ca.us. I want to make sure it is linked with that drive so that it's easy to find everything I produce with Cami. So this time, when I go to click on Cami, she opens up on a new screen. And she's asking me, where do you want to find the item that you would like to write on, that you would like to annotate? I know I downloaded it onto my computer, so when I click on Open from Computer, it's going to open my File Explorer. This is my File Explorer, and there's many more things that can be found in my File Explorer. But you can see here I'm in my Downloads folder because it's highlighted, and this is the most recent thing that was downloaded. Does it match the name I see at the bottom? Yes, indeed it does. So when I click on that and open, Cami is going to open this worksheet on my page. Yay. So I have tools over here, and I'm not going to give a tool by tool tour. I'm going to show you the 3 top used items. The first, of course, would be for me to include my name on my paper, and I'm going to do that with a text box by clicking the T. I can choose the font size and the font color. I like orange, so I'm going to click right here, and it starts a little text box, and my name is Kim. I have a pretty robust little toolbar, and I can use any of these things to make it fancy-smancy, but I'm going to go ahead and just click away from that text box, and I can see my name here, which I can, again, continue to edit if I need to, or I can do something else. The second tool that is going to be well used is this one right here. It says Mark Up. If I tap on that, I'm looking for a highlighter, and the highlighter tool is well hidden. It's not the text highlighter, it's actually the box highlighter that will work the way you would expect it to. And so you can count on to add with 0, 1, and 2, and I can just take that and make a little box around it, and that highlights the way I expect it to. And then something younger kids are going to use quite a bit is, of course, inking and writing on a screen with their finger or a stylus or a pen, or even with your mouse. I come down here to this little, what looks like a paintbrush, and it is for drawing. Again, hovering over it will tell me what these tools do. Drawing, I can choose how thick I want those marks to be, and I'm going to go ahead and choose that size, and I can choose a color. I like pink. And now I can go through and either with my mouse or finger or stylus trace over or find my own answer or do whatever needs to be done to make clear that I have done some learning. So I hope you find this informative and helpful. These tools are more robust than I've gone through, so feel free to play with it, teachers and students. I'm done with this worksheet. And so now I'm going to go over here and save this document. I'm going to save it to Drive. Well, it's going to save to my district Google Drive because that's the one I logged in with. If I save it to that, I need to be able to find it later. And so I want to make sure I know the name of it. This is the name of the document I opened. I think I'm going to change this name so I can find it more easily in my Drive. I'm not going to remember ENVCA_01. I'm going to call it Homework April 17th. And I might even add my name to it so that when I turn it into my teacher, even though she can see my name here, she can find it on the file name. Over here, save to Drive, and it's done. Again, I encourage you to watch the other video I'm going to make for turning into Google Classroom. We've had a couple of instructional coaches who have made some good videos. I'll include those as well. But I hope that this whets your appetite and you can see how useful this could be for students in grades TK through 12. Stay home and stay healthy, everyone.